Libra, how's it going? Hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm going to channel some messages to you from Spirit. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and pulled a 10-card Celtic cross spread. I also pulled another card for the overall energy, the overall message of the card, and I also pulled an animal spirit card, and you got the beaver over there. Okay, so I'll just put my camera down. I just wanted you to see all the cards. The overall energy of the reading, you got love begins. But let me just put that there. I'll get to that. Your first card that came out is the heart chakra card. So you can see the overall energy of your reading is green. The color green, like the heart chakra, is green. So first of all, Libra, what I want you to do is just imagine a green light going through your heart center, okay? When the heart chakra, this is your first card of your Celtic cross spread. When the chakra cards come out, it means that there's some blockage in that area, okay? Focus on what you love is the message with the heart chakra. That will help if there's any blocked energy there. That will help that. This card, it represents unconditional love. Let me knocking all the cards down. It represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. Okay, it's supposed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. And if you're having some, blocked energy in your heart chakra, balancing that area may take a while. You could try Reiki, get hands-on Reiki, or I can do distance Reiki for you. Balancing this area, this chakra, might take a while, but you should allow all the time you need so the healing energy can get through and flow freely. And by loving yourself and others, as well as learning forgiveness, you'll become more attuned with spirit. I just pulled a daily card, Libra, and if you're grieving over someone or something, and that's why your heart chakra is blocked, watch that video, listen to that video I just posted, because it will help a lot. But know that if you are grieving, and that's one of the reasons why there's the energy is blocked in your heart chakra, know that if you're grieving a person, they are still with you, okay? I just want you to know that. They're still with us in spirit. So I think I will just move over to your overall energy message now, because Spirit is saying love begins. Love is going to start overflowing. This is the Ace of Cups in the Tarot deck. When this card comes out in a reading, Spirit is saying that your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. Okay? It could indicate a new love opportunity. It doesn't have to be physical love. It could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or a new creative endeavor. This would be the perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations of loving energy of the universe. Okay, it makes sense that this is your heart chakra card came out as your first card, your current situation card. And again, this card is saying that when past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself have been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading you toward love will be revealed. Okay, so I would definitely make a note of that, okay? I think that's really important. And then your second card is Material Harvest, number 9. This could represent the 9 of Pentacles in the tarot card. So this card can represent what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation, or it could represent what you're celebrating. One of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest you've worked for and so rightly deserve. This card is all about self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you've strived for. You've done the hard work, Libra, and you've learned the lessons along the way. And you've used them to prosper in all areas of your life. And 9s, you know how the tarot only goes up to 10? 9s also mean endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. So remember I said the second card of the Celtic cross spread talks about your challenges or your celebrations. This one is saying that you're celebrating the completion of projects, and that this would be a perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments, ponder ideas that show profitable potential, and celebrate. Okay? With this card, Spirit is saying, congratulations on your success, Libra. You've definitely earned it. And then your third card, your foundation card, the basis of your situation or foundation, you have the balance card. This is a major arcana card. This is the justice card. When this card comes out in a reading, Spirit is saying that the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as what is surrounding you in the physical world, balance is needed in your life. Okay, some lifestyle adjustments may be required at this time. This card could also be associated with love, which we've already talked about, relationships, which we've talked about, but it could have something to do with business or even your career. This card is also being shown to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. If you work in the legal field, or if you're involved in law-related matters, this card shows up. But Spirit is saying to have faith that justice will triumph. Okay? Justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned. Treat people fairly. Don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced and karmic life. Okay, I think that's a really, really good message for you. I'm just making a little note for myself with that. I think that's a great message from Spirit. When determining something, there must be a state of balance. Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that you will be making in the future. And then your fourth card is Rest and Rejuvenate. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. So this card is implying that there is a period of rest, meditation, rejuvenation, and recuperation is in order. You may be encountering, or you may be coming out of, a particularly emotional or mentally taxing experience. The number 4 in numerology means foundation. So again, Spirit is saying it is time to heal. It's time to heal. It's time to be with your soul. Healing is a big thing in this reading. It's time to continue moving steadily forward. Okay? Spirit is saying, keep looking forward. Keep moving forward. Allow space. Allowing space just for your reflection is both needed and long overdue. Taking moments for yourself will give you the opportunity to look at a problem or situation instead of being in it. It's a chance to stand back, view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation. See where changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger foundation, enabling you to take your next step. Okay? View your life with clarity and a new outlook of appreciation, and see where the changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger foundation to help you on your next step. And then your 5th card is your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. Very soon, you got the Judgment card, another major arcana. So the qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth. So very soon you're going to be finding out the truth of something, okay? This card also represents cosmic consciousness. At this time, Spirit is saying that it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go, okay? This card came out in your reading to do just that. Again, evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or maybe still need to understand, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to, again, Spirit is saying, forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. A significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, Libra. But don't make any hasty decisions. Just take your time. For any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Because whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious to you will now be realized. Okay? You'll see the truth of a situation and you're going to understand it. Be honest with yourself, Libra, and trust what you know to be true. And then your next card is number 5. This card is all about conflict and defeat. Your 6th card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen. And this card represents significant learning and change. This card is all about how you handle yourself at this time. How you handle yourself, Libra, is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Is it really worth it? Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away, even if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, Libra. Don't become deceitful or set out to get revenge, okay? That's just your hurt talking. This will result in negative energy becoming part of you if you do that. Again, Spirit is saying, Libra, you're being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity for you to learn from it and grow from it. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, you got number 2. And this card is all about experiencing a spiritual union with someone. It could be someone that's here on the physical plane, but it could also be someone that has passed on. It's a general reading. I just want you to take how it resonates, okay? But yeah, this card talks about or deals with relationships involving an emotional bond, okay? It could be between new lovers. It could be between kindred souls, family members, friends, business associates, or partners. It could even relate to a project or a specific situation. And this card comes out, Spirit is reminding you to realize that every relationship in our life is really about ourselves, okay? All relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people in your life. Do you feel like they're giving you energy being around them, or do you feel drained? Are they taking energy away from you? Is there an even exchange of energy? Because there should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy with the people in your life. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and how you treat yourself, how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Again, Spirit is reminding you that each and every union in your life is an opportunity for you, for your soul to grow, okay? For soul growth. And then your next message, your 8th card, is deception and envy. So the 8th card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. Deception and envy is coming out with this reading. Maybe some kind of deception, or maybe you feel deceived in your environment. Others are envious of you. It could be that when this card comes out. Spirit is saying to be forewarned is to be forearmed, okay? So when this card shows up in a reading, Spirit is saying that individuals or conditions aren't exactly what they appear to be, okay? Spirit is asking you, how well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? And with regards to business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. Spirit is saying again, Libra, you've worked really hard, so don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. And again, unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card is all about, this card could also represent a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or it could represent plans that you're currently undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned them. So if it resonates, have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. This card is telling you to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry, than your hopes and fears. What you hope for and fear the most in your situation, what you hope for and or fear the most in your situation. You have obstacles, number 5, obstacles and challenges. Okay, so what you fear, I think it's what you're fearing. Obstacles, fearing having to deal with obstacles, or fearing having to deal with all these challenges, okay? Power struggles. But Spirit is saying these, unfortunately, these obstacles and challenges must be faced so you can overcome them, okay? This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible. Just open your mind and see the bigger picture, of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it. Just, again, Spirit is saying, just pause, stand back, so you can get some clarity on the situation. Observe where adjustments are required or which decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Again, Spirit is saying life is really all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you've gained from the experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in your future. This card could also indicate when competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. So Spirit wants you to think creatively and ask yourself, how can you shine above all the rest? Okay? If people are envious of you, that's their issue, not yours. So how can you shine above the rest? And then your last card is number 4. This card is all about firm foundations. This is your 10th card. This card talks about, this card represents your future if all is to remain as is. You have or are, you have already or are currently working toward establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. And by doing so, security will have a better chance of building in your future. This is your future message. More long-term future, not like the 5th card, which was like your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon. Lie down. Lie down. Get up. Get up. Get up there. That's just my little Jack Russell. Coco, get him. Thank you. The material power that's now around you can either be an advantage or a disadvantage. It depends on how you respond to it. Libra, don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember, Spirit already talked about the giving and taking, the equal exchange. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity. True spiritual and material wealth is as much about giving as it is receiving. You may want to seek proper investment advice. Realize that you don't have to hold on to your possessions too tightly. Just be flexible and allow things to continue to flow. Okay, that's the universal energy. You know, some people, they just take, and they don't want to give, or some people are just real givers, and they don't like to take. I used to be like that. I just think it was no self-worth, to be honest with you. But now I like an even exchange. I love to give, but only if it's an even exchange back and forth. This is your animal spirit message, Libra. You are a very hard worker, like Spirit's already said. You're very loyal. Family comes first with you. The beaver also represents tireless energy. When the beaver, at this time, Libra, Spirit is saying you are representing beaver energy. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. You're good-natured. You're dependable. You have infinite love and enthusiasm for your family. You express it by way of the earth element, which is providing a home and financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once it's started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. So when this card shows up in a reading, Spirit is saying that the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. And it also is telling you that it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. So time to serve others and with no expectations of getting anything in return. The universe will take care of that, okay? When you're in balance, you are happy and you do very meaningful work. When your energy is out of balance, though, you feel useless and worn out. So if you ever feel like your energy is off, or you feel useless or worn out, to bring yourself back into balance, Spirit is recommending physical labor and or selfless service. Volunteer. Volunteer your time, your energy, your wisdom, teach others your skills, things like that. Okay? So that is your reading, Libra. Hopefully you got some insider guidance from this. I hope you did. That's always my intention. Sending you a big hug. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages today from Spirit. And I will see you next time. Take good care. Bye.